Start?
Let's go.
All right.
Can I ask first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, how do you guys feel that the game was already back again after all these years?
It's the greatest thing ever. I was hoping that we'd be able to bring Metal Gear to new generations, and the fact they started with Snake Eater, I think, is a brilliant idea.
Why is that?
Because it's the prequel.
And it's the best one. I mean, I love them all, but I think that this one is sort of the most perfect story. It's the most perfect movie-like experience all the way through. And yeah, so I just think it's a perfect... And chronologically, it's the earliest.
And it's just so epic, and it's just so beautiful. And we were talking before that it's so cinematic. It's just, I feel like you can just dive into it and just lose yourself, which is what makes it so appealing.
And it has the best theme song.
Yeah. Best singer.
Pretty damn.
I wanted to ask you about what changed. Obviously, years passed, but what changed in the development of the game? What changed with working with Kojima and working with the new team now? But what can you tell us about that?
Well, I never worked with Kojima. So, he would make the Japanese version of the game, and then it would go to Chris Zimmerman Salter, who directed all of the English language Metal Gear voice performances. So I've met Mr. Kojima, and seems like a very nice man, but I never worked with him, so it's not too much of a difference.
What about the difference in time?
The difference in time? Well, I got older.
We all do.
Which is good. It's the alternative. And, it's just, the difference was I got to reintroduce Lori to what we had done 20 years ago because she's not a gamer. And so when we were gearing up for this, I sent her the cutscenes of what we had done. And she called me and was weeping and was like,
should we run away together? Oh my God. Yeah.
So it's, it's just really cool to revisit it with all the people I love and respect and jump back in.
Did you have to re-record it all? Because I was playing and I says that it was a little less goofy than the original one, the acting.
No, you're just remembering it more goofy than it is. It's it's essentially the original voice tracks. We did do some lines to correct to make new explanations for new controllers and stuff like that. But no, it's essentially, it's just the goofiness level is exactly the same.
Because he's just a baby snake in that.
He's just a baby
snake.
He's a
baby snake. But yeah, I had no lines to re-record except for, like you said, the game controller thing. So that's what I was, And so that's what I think just keeps it so deliciously authentic so that there can be the next generation and the next generation.
But in terms of voice acting, even if you're working on the same characters, I think the voice acting is never the same. So what could you bring in new in these lines or maybe different?
Well, it didn't come up really. I mean, for the few lines that we did redo, they wanted it to sound exactly the way it did back in the day, which makes sense because you don't want to break the feeling of the game. So, if I was to do it today, I'd probably make different choices. I'm just older. I sound more like Snake in my regular life.
I know you should do voiceover.
I should do voiceover.
It sounds so familiar.
Pretty good pipes.
Yeah.
Didn't have the chance to do anything too different. But that's all right. I wanted to step back into what we had done 20 years ago.
Yeah. I've always had that that intense low voice. I think I sounded like this when I'm from junior high school. So I dropped her down a little bit to make sure that she was the boss and to make sure that she had that sense of authority and that vulnerability. I just love her so much. But anyway, I realized when I just did even the controller lines, I was like, I don't have to do anything now. Because, it's 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I had to make sure I didn't sound too low or anything like that. Yeah. But it's really essentially just as it is, just with an absolute beauty. I mean, cinematically, it's absolutely gorgeous. And she got to record.
I got a chance to play a little bit of it about an hour ago. I came snuck downstairs. But it's gorgeous. I love it. I just absolutely adore it.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm really going to have to go. And as soon as my alarm goes off, if you want to ask me anything and then keep the ladies.
Well, for you, are you ready to redo your lines? Would you like to, if this continues, we don't know if it's going to be another make, but would you like to re-record it, or would you like to use the old?
Depends on the game. Like there's some where I feel like I could do it better. I could do it differently. And there's some where I wouldn't want to change. Like the original Metal Gear Solid, I'm really proud of that performance. But there's some things I would love to take another whack at.
Keep